Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I want to talk about the WGA Writers' Strike. Now, first off, I need to make sure that you know I'm a writer too. However, I am not in the Writers Guild. My books and comics are published independently. So I'm going to get that out right away. Now, before continuing with the video, I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel here. If you subscribe, like, and comment, it gives me more traction on the channel. Which brings me to the biggest difference between the 2007 strike and the strike happening right now. In 2007, the Writers Guild went on strike. Back then, there were only a few major networks. NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox. You get the point. YouTube was basically in its infancy. There wasn't a whole lot of creators on YouTube at that time. However, now there are. That's right, it's 2023 and we have all sorts of ways of entertaining ourselves through social media. Well, if it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, there are many ways to entertain our brain, make us laugh, make us cry, whatever, that don't involve writing a show or a movie that a writer had to write. Heck, I make content here on YouTube. I tell you what I think about movies, TV shows, and of course cartoons. And I'm also plugging my own stuff too, like my book The Taming of April, and of course my Turkana comics. But again, I'm an independent writer. Times have changed. For 10 to 12 years or so, Netflix was the biggest network on the planet, and they had everything on there. Now there's Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, HBO, or Max, or whatever they're calling themselves nowadays. My point is there's all sorts of different stuff to watch now compared to what there was back in 2007 when the strike happened before. So I have a strange feeling that's what's going to make this strike last longer than the last time. Now I want to make this very clear. If I was in the WGA, if I was in the Writers Guild, I would be striking with them right now. I know how to write screenplays, I've written books, and I've written comics. I'm just not in a union. If I was, I would be there with them. But I'm not. I'm an independent publisher trying to earn money by selling my books. Do I want my Turkana comics to turn into a cartoon someday? Of course I do. Do I want The Taming of April to turn into a movie or a limited series on some network someday? Of course I do. But for right now, they're just comics and books. And I publish this all on my own. I'm not with a publisher. I agree with all the arguments and the stipulations that the Writers Guild wants. However, I'm not just going to up and stop selling my books just to support the union. I have to make a living. So yes, I support the Writers Guild. But I also need to make a living selling my books too. I want to be in the union. I'm not in the union yet. And if I was in the union, I would support them. But as of right now, I want you to buy my books. So now I leave this up to you. If you're an independent writer or a creator here on YouTube, do you think the Writers Guild will affect you and your content? Leave your comments below the video and let's talk about it.